Probably a bit hard to see, but here comes our special delivery. It's coming by plane, this one. On our way up to Bait Reef today. It's about a 27-mile run. BT, you! BT's got the glamour week up here. Absolutely jagged, the weather. We made it. Very uneventful. That's very cool. Very cool. Looking forward to a snorkel over on the stepping stones. Little Black Reef, which is about 19 or 20 miles. What's going on here, BT? We're on. There's a whale. Look, it's probably one of those little dwarf minkies, maybe. We're about to go for a snorkel, aren't we, precious? Just out having a bit of a fish out here on the ocean today, out off Little Black. We've got our first inquiry. BT's got one here. What do you got? Oh, a little stripey by the looks of it. Is that? Oh, some sort of little perch. Yeah, anyway, bring him in, we'll have a look. What have you got there, BT?
It's a slippery little sucker, whatever it is.
I got a bit of an idea. Yeah, okay, very good. We've got one. We've got a fish, but there's a blue going on. We don't know who's caught it.
Who's caught the what?
I'm claiming it. No, it's definitely mine.
Oh, come on.
She's a quality fish. Look at that.
Coming straight overboard there.
You.
What you got?
That is one hell of a lipper. And I think I've just got him lipped at the moment too, so I'm not going to muck around. But yeah, no, that's a quality fish.
There
Nice
we go.
red-throat emperor.
Right, yeah. Now, what did you catch that on, NT?
I've caught that on, you know what? Have a look at this.
I told you. That's got to be shared.
Ah, that is funny. Look at that. It's got both our baits in it. It's funny. Funny. All right, very good. We'll get that out. And you got there, BT? A little trouty. Nice.
Down in there.
He just went too. We put him on the lie detector. He's just big enough, so he's in the bucket.
Little fish are the sweetest.
And we got a little stripey there too a second ago, so nice. What do you got, BT? Another little perchy. Yep, nice. Good job. Just having a fish at the surprise bommy, and BT's just hooked a Maori wrasse. But they're a no keep, so he's going back in. I just caught a scarlet-breasted Maori wrasse at the same spot, right at the same time. Tough morning fishing today, BT. Huh?
Very, very tough.
Have a look at it.
Slick conditions.
Conditions are getting pretty wild out here. We might have to go back to the boat shortly. It's just all a bit too much. Absolute glass off. There's Nariki over there in the distance. Gonna be another crack a day. We're out at Surprise Bommy at the moment, which is just out the front of the entrance to the Little Black Reef. I'm thinking we might even come out and have a little dive on this later. It looks pretty good. A lot of fish, a lot of bait. Oh. Just had to drop the gear there quickly because here comes the red emperor. For a second, just bring the line quick. Leave it running.
Sorry, viewers.
We've got a bit on here at the moment.
Just around half. And I bet you didn't, so that would explain why you've caught and I haven't. Well, the bait does help.
It's got a bit of tail. I hope it's not a Noah.
Oh, great. And that's where you're suggesting we should be diving this afternoon?
Yeah, that was the spot. Oh, I dropped it. Would have bitten off there, would have been shark, I'd say. Yeah, We've got my sinker. This my dropper been bitten off well above the hook. So.
Big mouth, whatever it was, big mouth.
I might review the diving on bomb. Now, like I said, just hanging off the ladder, no flippers, ready to get out immediately. All right, back to the boat.
Back to the boat.
And so you can see there, we're in about 9 metres of water. It was 12 just a second ago, so we're probably on a bommy. Have a look at the visibility here. Isn't that crazy? Just over next to one of the bommies near the entrance into Little Black Reef. That's crazy. You need snorkeling, just look down and see the fish down there. Look at this visibility. It is just ridiculous, isn't it? Pretty nice bit of reef there too, just quietly. So we're thinking we're going to come back here for a snorkel. Might start to just go down about there, BT, doesn't it? Okay. We're back. Not telling. Nice sunset today out at Little Black Reef. Another cracker day. Bit of fishing, bit of snorkelling, bit of snoozing.
All the good stuff.
All the good stuff. Yeah. So BT, what's your assessment today?
Yeah, great day again today.
Good one. Yep. Highlight.
I think the 2 men catching 1 fish. I think that was a good one.
I think so too. I think that was. I'd have to go with that as being a highlight too. The punching on afterwards. Whose fish was it? The analysis of the footage. That was a good fish. Nice little red throat, wasn't it? It was a beauty.
Yep.
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 So good fishing session. In tough conditions. It's got to be said.
Yeah. It was pretty good. Pretty good in that one. The dive was good.
And then a bit of a dive, a new spot today, one we sussed out this morning.
Absolutely. Checked it out, plotted it.
Yeah, on the way back from fishing. Yeah, it was good. Up near the entrance into the anchorage here. Yep.
I think also just having that dead calm in late morning was pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Put the drone up.
Yeah, a bit of drone footage today too.
Good. And then a lunch of
fresh
fish
fish
that we caught
Flesh
this
fleece.
morning
Yeah.
was really good.
Yeah. Had some striped snapper today, didn't we, on tacos? It was nice on wraps.
About your omelette for breakfast.
Oh, that was a highlight.
It was good.
And a couple of bevies here is not going down too badly either, just quietly. So yeah, a couple of late afternoon bevies, and she's a good day. It was like
Sunset.
it was a little bit of a Groundhog Day rewind of yesterday, wasn't it? Replay.
It certainly was. And I'm hoping that tomorrow is a repeat again.
Yeah, I think tomorrow will be. I think we're talking. What's tactics tomorrow? Get up early, maybe have another quick fish. Try and hit mid-tide at our little spot over close by here, so we can get up on top of the reef for a snorkel, and then Precious will be happy. She loves snorkeling on top of the reef, don't you?
I do. I love just skimming along the top and looking at the little fishies.
All the little ones in the top of the reef. Yep.
Looking at shells. See lots of cone shells.
Yep. So that's the plan tomorrow, I think. We'll go and do a mid-tide one, so there's a little bit of water over the top, and then that might be it for Little Black tomorrow. After that, we're going to probably head back in, huh? See how we go.
Sounds like a plan.
Camera never does these colours justice, unfortunately, but pretty special place, Little Black Reef. It's been nice. Beautiful anchorage, pretty good snorkeling. Probably not all time, but it's still very fun. Well, that didn't take long, BT.
Straight through that school that we're on.
Little school of tuners back there, and looks like we've got a fish on.
Come on, BT boy.
Just go back to neutral again then. You can see colour down there. You got the GT Buster gear there. There he is out the side. You can see some colour. Working, BT, come on.
Oh, he's just going. Going again.
There he is. Get him up. Big pumps, BT. Come on, pump. That's it. Pump him. Get him up. That's it.
Oh, BT, go.
Yes. Nice little long tail. Good job, BT. Woo. Nice little long. Gonna go back over here, I think. That's it, because he's going to wriggle. Beautiful. Good job there, BT. Nice little longie. We're going to let him go.
Taking the lead.
Righto, over he goes. Woo! Not again. This is becoming.
Have lunch here.
This is becoming monotonous. That's right. We're trying to eat. I'll get back to you in a minute. I'm just going to go and finish the pineapple. That's another long tail. Yeah, nice work. Oh no, it's a Mac tuna, this one. Nice little Mac tuna. We'll get him back in though, we don't want him. What do you reckon, BT? Bit of fun?
Yeah, a bit of fun. That one, that was a bit easier to bring in than the last.
Oh, really? Okay. Interesting. Nice little Mackie. Alrighty, looks like he's ready to go back in.
That's it.
Righto, let's do it. Nice. Yeah, it's another one. Oh, you can see it, like, on the lure. Like it was tailing along behind it. Well, that was brief, but anyway, it's all too much. How are we supposed to relax?
Keep making me get up because we've got a fish.
We've got dolphins swimming on the bow. We've got billfish coming up behind the lure. Tuna coming in. Just not on. Look at this day out here, would you? Oh my God. It's just absolutely perfect ocean today. Getting back into the Whitsundays again now. It's Petrol Islet up in front. Water Island over there. Hook Island in the distance. A little bit of breeze now. We've got about 8 knots, but we're still just going to motor. We're only going up ahead there to going to go into Windy Bay again. Should be nice and protected in this breeze. So let's have a look at that one. Been a very chilled afternoon passage. It's looking out towards the Edward Group. Should be dropping anchor just on sunset, hopefully. So just the last mile into Windy Bay here. It's looking nice and protected. We might just pop over against that shore over there, I think. Stuck inside Pallion Point. Should get nice protection there. And a very, very pleasant passage back in from the outer reef today. Back over to the Whitsundays. One more day with BT here, and then we got to go back in on Friday to Hamo because it's supposed to blow up a little bit, and we just don't need the stress. So look at this, just beautiful. Okay, so we're on the move again this morning, motoring around from Windy Bay. It was a little bit choppy around there. The nor'east chop's just starting to get up. So we're just motoring around the eastern side here of Workington Island. This is Lupton Island just in front of us there, and then around the back of that is White Bay where we're headed today. Hopefully get a bit of a snorkelling around there. Good little spot on the western side of White Bay for a snorkel. And yeah, we should get out of that little bit of northeast chop. You can already see it getting a bit flatter there. How's your week been going, BT? So far, so good?
Been fantastic.
Yeah.
Bad weather all week.
Oh, it's
great
been.
seas.
You've cracked it for the weather. There's no doubt about that.
Absolutely. Fishing has been sensational.
Yep.
All we need.
We need one right now, don't we?
Going around the point.
We're going over to the little reef here. Well, it starts on the tip of this point here at the western side of White Bay. Works its way down into the bay there. We've left Precious behind this time. She's back there polishing the stainless. Good girl. Nice flat conditions again. A little bit of cloud, which is a bit of a bugger. Always better snorkeling when there's no cloud cover. Much brighter, makes for better pictures. But should be pretty fun. Whilst it's still great fun snorkelling around the Whitsundays, the water clarity pales in comparison to the outer reef, and particularly during spring tides, when the stronger currents running through the shallower water around the islands results in more sediment being suspended in the water. This, combined with the high cloud conditions that day, meant the visibility was less than we'd experienced over the previous 4 days out at Bait and Little Black Reefs, but we still enjoyed this dive. We drift dived with the strongest current along the full length of this reef, then went over to the middle of the northern shore of the bay to investigate some reef described in one of the community edits on Navionics. We hunted around a bit and eventually found an area with a few isolated bommies holding some really nice coral and certainly worth the effort. There's a few things I'd like to mention about White Bay. Firstly, there are several hazardous bommies in White Bay, many of which extend to within a keel depth of the surface. This means the routes to get into and out of the western anchorage in particular are quite narrow, necessitating good route planning, concentration and a good lookout for bommies. Secondly, electronic charts of White Bay seem to be inaccurate and lacking some detail. Look at this screenshot taken from my iPad. It shows the markers I placed on Navionics while cruising about in our dinghy one day. The red markers show points where I found either isolated bommies extending to within a couple of metres of the surface, or the edge of the reefs which are passed on the way to the western anchorage. Note that Navionics, in this case set to show water shallower than 3 metres as blue, doesn't reflect many of these bommies at all, even when zoomed in. I also noted that the position of part of the western shoreline of White Bay is inaccurate on the Navionics electronic charts. This screenshot shows the track I used when leaving the western anchorage area. Note that the yellow track line passes over an area marked as land, seen here as yellow. I'll drop some red reference lines on the screen to help show the discrepancies. When the satellite imagery overlay is placed, you can see the inaccuracy of the electronic chart in this area, with the shore being placed more to the east of the correct position seen on the satellite image. Finally, the western anchorage at White Bay would also be quite dangerous should an unexpected southerly breeze come through during the night, necessitating navigating out of the anchorage through the reefs in the dark. Beautiful sunrise this morning here. Where are we, BT? White Bay? In White Bay. White Bay. It's beautiful. It's only 5:30. It's early yet, but a bit of a southerly due through this morning, about 8 o'clock. So we're going to head back into Hamilton Island today. Been beautiful here though. Nice calm night. We're on our way. We're out of White Bay and we've got a little bit of breeze. We just hung around waiting for it to come in. It's only about 8 knots, but it's enough that we can sail. So we're out of there. That's the anchorage back behind us there where we were. And we're on our way, precious. Hey, back to Hamo, back to civilization.
Yay!
Hairbrushing day, yay!
Hey, that wasn't part of the contract.
BT's having a little steer because this is our first real sail with our new heady. Woo! Let's have a look. We're sailing to windward here at the moment, but look at that. Doesn't that look prettier than the last one? Nice. probably do with a tad more luff tension at the moment, but it is very light breeze, so I'm not too fussed on that. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. So we're just working our way down to the south a bit, and then we'll tack over. It's Pentecost Island over there, and you can just see Hamo starting to come into view around the outside of this little island in front of us here. So we'll tack out to sea a bit, and then we'll tack over and head over towards Hamo. Hopefully get a nice little reach across there, it'd be nice. Yeah, beautiful day again. So we've got a little southerly. It's supposed to build the Savo though. We're going to get up to 20 knots tomorrow, so, well, 20, 25, 27 knots with gusts up to 35, they reckon. So we've decided to go in today. BT goes home tomorrow, but we'll go in while the going in's easy, I think. But it's been a fabulous week out here. We were saying this morning over breakfast that he could not have picked it better. Arrived just as the breeze died off, and he's going to go home just as it starts to pick up again. Lucky, lucky boy.
Lucky luck. And a little sail.
And a little bit of sailing. That was the only thing we hadn't got all week to top the week off.
I've seen it all, I've done it all.
That's it. You can rest
Close
easy.
this chapter.
That's the one. This is sailing, BT.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's a great time to sail when the ocean's dead flat,
It's like,
and then the breeze comes in. So we've still only got, we only got about 7 knots of breeze. 7 knots. We're doing 5.7, so we've tacked over. A little bit sprung sheets on this hand. Yeah, nice. Beautiful day out on the water. Just need about another 10 knots of breeze now, so we can send it. What did you say?
Then we've got 14 knots of breeze and we're doing 8.9 knots.
I think it's getting to a stage where you're going to have to lash me to the wheel.
What is it? It's picked up that much, has it? Oh, I better get back and have a look then. So we've got 13 knots of breeze, but we're doing 8.5s. I did say I wanted to see 9s, BT, so I don't know what you're doing up here, but anyway, happy days. In his element now. He's ticked his final box for the week. A little bit of breeze there now, so that's perfect. 11 o'clock check-in at Hamo. Should be just about right on target. It's looking nice now though. Got some wind in the sails for once. Beautiful. This boat certainly loves reaching. Just coming past the Solway Passage back there. Hey precious.
Fantastic.
That's sailing, isn't it?
Very pleasant.
You're always happy when you go into the shops, huh?
That's right. We're going to Hamo.
Hello. For a bit of a stroll today up along the beach there at Cat's Eye Beach. BT and I were going sailing, but they've canned it Too windy. We're going to take the cats out. Anyway, it's the way it is.
No luck today.
That's it.